Welcome to the 200 Club. The best way to support this podcast is by checking out the sponsors in the show notes. And of course, the 200 Club is brought to you by Cane's Deer Velvet. Our body knows how to heal, but as we age, it can sometimes struggle to keep up, and injuries, aches and pains come knocking. Cane's Deer Velvet is packed full of amazing nutrients that the body uses in maintaining the immune system, bones, joints, circulation, and general well-being. Simply replenish the nutrients, healing happens, and you are left to get on with living your life to the full. Find out more at www.canesdeervelvet.com and use the code STAGRAW252 for a 20%. I must say that these are loads of fun. Awesome books. I've really enjoyed reading them, and obviously when I was reading The Wapiti, I got pretty excited that this stuff should be shared. There are great tales, great way to understand the big game species of New Zealand. I have read The Seeker already. Ash Strange gave me that during lockdown, and I read it, and I must get my hands on another one of those, because that was a great book, and it'd be awesome to recount the trophies. Another really awesome book on the Seeker trophies is Alex Gale's The Seeker. He goes through lots of those from the Seeker show, of course. So good to have that held, and so good to record a number of podcasts at the Seeker show. So that was really cool, and thanks for everyone that came and said hi. Anyway, the final from this book, G. Rod Daniel, Horomanga Stream, 1962. What a place. Be interesting to know if that still has access, or easy access. Normal shape, 3x3. There's only that one that was a little bit different. It's 32 by 32 and 2. The spread is 64 and 6. Span is 17 and 4. The beams are both 6 inches round. The coronets are 9 by 9 and 4/8. So that gives a total of 18. The brows, they're 10 on the left hand side. The right hand side a little shorter at 7 and 2. So total for 14 and 4 there. The inners are 16 and 6 by 17 and 4. And the outers are 10 by 8 and 2. So the total is 203/4. The whereabouts of Rod Daniel's trophy remains a mystery. Give it back. Don't know how many times we've said that in these big game series. After several attempts to locate it, more effort to find a photograph of it failed. It was entered into the branch antler competition of the Eastern Bay of Plenty branch of the NZDA back in 1962 or 63, but because there was a problem with rules regarding membership, the trophy was disqualified. I've heard that story before. Since then, the trophy has mysteriously vanished into thin air. Rod Daniel was shooting deer for venison at the rear of Dick Norton's property on this particular occasion with the aid of a spotlight. He was at the time supplying Rotorua hotels with venison. Rusa deer had been causing Norton some annoyance, mainly due to the higher populations present at the period of time. On this particular occasion, Daniel had driven his vehicle right up to Norton's back boundary, with the view of cutting off any deer moving back to the sanctuary of the rough country beyond. By the time Daniel was in position, the stag had already jumped the fence and was heading into the cover of the scrub. Switching on the spotlight, Daniel immediately picked him up and fired one accurate shot, which brought the animal down. The set of antlers depicted above are the next in line, scoring 199 1/4 Douglas score, and those taken by T. Evan Malion. Rod Daniel was a strong advocate that the Neil Trophy was a pure Rusa, having sighted the stag on several occasions prior to Neil securing him. Very good. Hope you enjoyed the Rusa. I hadn't really known that much about this species. Seen quite a few images from the Aussies, of course, and the same to be said for the Sambar. I actually had a patient who grew up near where the Sambar are located there, near Sanson. She said that actually part of Sanson, this is a random tale, half of the town goes by Sandon and the other half goes by Sanson. and she said her ancestors are sort of buried in the Sandon cemetery, and she was talking about how she needs to go back and make sure that the cemetery is still Sandon Cemetery in Sanson. The things you hear about in New Zealand. I tell you what. Anyway, we'll be back soon with the Sambar trophies. They are over 236 inches on the Douglas score, and I think there's 10 of them. So look forward to joining you very soon, starting off with RG Hill, Moatua Swamp, early 1920s, and that's cracker. See you then. This series of the Big Game Records is from Volume 4, the Rusa, Sambar and Whitetail, written and compiled for the New Zealand Deer Stalkers Association Incorporated by D.Bruce Banwell. It was published by the Halcyon Press, a division of Halcyon Publishing Limited. Copyright D.Bruce Banwell 2006, first published 2006, all rights reserved.